Hello? Oh, huh. I forgot to. I forgot to flip. Oh boy. Oh, hey, oh. Hey, there we go. Hi. Hello, everyone. Oh, good. And the microphone is working. I also forgot to check that. Oh, it's like I haven't been doing this forever. All right, everyone. Welcome back. I'm gonna just boopity boop this real quick. So we're gonna be playing, as the stream title says, Twin Mirror. Um, I actually was originally planning to play Lost Records Bloom and Rage next after Double Exposure, but when I was looking at some other oh my god, the name of the studio, uh Don't Nod, there it is, Don't Nod Games. This was one of the ones that popped up, and I thought, oh, this sounds kind of interesting. And this came out before Bloom and Rage, so I figured, well, let's play this first, so that we don't go Bloom and Rage and then this, and then we do like a jump back in far as like any tech stuff with how like the game engine or whatever, in case they made some minor improvements between this and Bloom and Rage that makes Bloom and Rage handle a little different or better or whatever, if they like tweaked their game engine. So, but let me get the game going here. So I don't know much about Twin Mirror. I actually just heard about it for the first time when I was looking up some of Don't Nod's other games after finishing Double Exposure, because really the like two A Life is Strange games that Don't Nod made are the only two Don't Nod games that I've. No, I take that back. I replayed Remember Me a while back on stream, which is archived over on the YouTube channel if you want to go watch it. Which at the time I didn't even realize it was one of their games, or at least it started out as one of their games. I do remember reading something about they publishers changing hand or the game moving from one publisher to another. It was kind of reimagined from what they originally wanted it to be, and I don't know if they stepped away from the project or whatever. I didn't read too much into it, but uh, yeah. So all I know about this is that your character is an investigative journalist, I believe, and he hasn't been back to his hometown in a while, and something has happened that's brought him back. So let's check out and see what's going on in Twin Mirror.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us.
Oh, West Virginia.
Up tight and settle in, folks.
Are we taking them country roads home?
WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond.
Fatal car crash? Oh.
Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Wick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Okay, the radio in this area sucks. Go ahead and put on that CD. Basswood. Okay, we're going to Basswood. That place is for sale. And then we got a small dying town with almost no one left in it. Go for that vibe. Box cars and coal cars, it looked like.
Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe.
Beep, beep.
And I'll let you go.
Hey, you're gonna be at the wake, right? Oh.
I look down in disbelief.
That one's grumpy.
I felt around for something real. There's a radio station.
Hey, bud, you're not wearing your seatbelt. That's dangerous. Oh. Shush.
Keep coming alive. 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 Keep coming alive.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep. All right. Arriving in town, I'm assuming. Lookout point. Oh, okay. This is going to be
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Okay. This is going to be interesting playing one of these games if there isn't a power or some other thing that my character has.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
Restoration sign. The company made sure we knew how generous they were.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Basswood State Forest. All right. Okay.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Party Central, huh? Ball hazard.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
You'd think. Warning sign. Because a sign protects better than sturdy railings. Any other interaction? No. This one. Closed. Ruined. Sucks. Orientation board. Oh, that's cool. Well, let's start looking over here.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Oh. A travel through West Virginia. Founded in 1865, this small mining town quickly grew along with the coal industry. At its peak, Basswood produced more coal than any other town in West Virginia, with the Basswood mine being one of the most consistent coal mines in the U.S. Ruined. Closed. Basswood is also a sucks to simply let nature be nature outside of the Appalachian Trail, with its hundreds of miles of hiking trails. A perfect example of the true West Virginian way of life, Basswood is both a reminder of its past and a glimpse into its bright future, with the word future being half faded off the board, so that's not ominous or telling. Let's look at the river.
I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares. Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Alright then. Oh, it's a poop bear or something. Oh, let's see what's over here. More signs. Oh, here we go. Emergency phone. Directly connected to the emergency line. I'm assuming it says emergency. It clips into the rock for some reason. Hello?
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Yeah. Probably a safe bet. Wildlife area. West Virginia Scenic Mountain Forests are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, and cave bats, among other animals. Bobcats, wild boars, and even black bears have been seen all over the state. Even very remote farmsteads have occasionally sighted the eastern cougar, puma concolor, on the prowl. Oh boy, yes.
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
Oh, it's what I just read. Okay, cool. Hunting rules. When hunting, carry with you any and all required permits and licenses. Do not hunt while under the influence of alcohol. Hunting is forbidden between half an hour after sunset and half an hour before sunrise. Makes sense.
Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
Yeah, I'm the same. I mean, I personally do not see the point/entertainment, enjoyment value of it. But at the same time, if that's your thing, that's fine. Especially if you're one of those people that likes to hunt because you actually want the animal for its meat and everything. But rich trophy hunting dickheads who go to Africa and get someone else to kill the animal for them so they can pose with a picture.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
Yeah. Alright. No hiking. Trail closed 3 years ago due to landslide.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
I mean, that costs money, right? keeps hikers and hunters safe from bears.
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
Oh, you. You're in bear country. Food and odor attracts bears. Yeah. Another little no hiking sign. Bear. Let's go look at this.
I used to love looking at basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
That looks dangerous. Can we sit on the bench? No bench sitting for us. Can we use the spyglass? Maybe. Can we see how dangerous this is? No, and I cannot accidentally walk off. Good, my character has some agency for himself. Oh, hey. What is happening? Oh, is this when I find out my character does have some weird power? Or is this more of a just, we're going into a memory?
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Oh, nice. We're going into his mind palace. Is that a crashed train?
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
I mean, it's your own mind. You can't hide from yourself, even in your own mind. I mean, unless you're some next level sociopath or something. Alright, so it looks like I can see this one from here. Optimal shot angles with calculation. Wow. Nerd. Oh, look, he's playing an arcade game. Memory. Oh, this is cool.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
Oh.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
Should have answered that phone, bud. Is this one gonna fly over here now? Nope, this one is, though. Who's this?
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
Oh.
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
What?
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
Oh, rail accident. Okay. Did I need to walk over that way more for these to trigger, or? I'm gonna guess no. Looks like he's going down a particular path of thoughts and memories. Which makes sense since he's here for, I'm assuming, his friend. I'm assuming he and Nick were fairly good friends.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Ah, yes, the classic I heard you, but I didn't hear you.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
She said no, didn't she?
Trying to be romantic.
Yep.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
Down on one knee? A ring? What else would I be doing?
It's a no.
You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Okay.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Oh, now you're gonna be late. Also, who's the person texting him? Press I to read new journal entry. Okay. I decided to take a walk on the promontory before Nick's funeral. I thought I wasn't ready to face Basswood again, but the past is already pulling me back in. My memories are so vivid. It's as if I'd never left. Take a walk, remember, return to the car, you wasted enough time. So far we know Anna, Miller. Anna, the one that got away. Would my whole life be different had she said yes? Seeing her again, that's going to be hard, yet part of me is looking forward to it. The rest of me wants to turn around and leave now. Memento. There's three, well, at least three to start. Mementos of we can get. And then we have Nick. Nick Waldron. Nick's been my friend since we were kids, my only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood, and now he's ghosting me by being dead. Ooh. 2 mementos. And then Sam Higgs. I left Basswood 2 years ago to run away from a job at a small-time newspaper, a town full of angry people, and a failed relationship. I didn't glance back. Now I'm going home to attend my best friend's funeral. What could be more fun than facing all your past mistakes at your friend's graveside, right? Alright. This will be a fun game, right? Just happy memories and jolly good times,
I
right?
missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side,
We
Nick's not
missed
alive for me to let him down again.
I guess you could lie and say that you ran late. Walter, are you still coming?
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone?
Okay, who's...
I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
So this is him having a conversation with himself in his head. I love this. I will admit, I do this sort of shit all the time where I talk to myself. In my head. Not out loud. I'm not that crazy. Twin mirror. Burp, burp. I really hope you make it to the wake. I'll be at the Haven. Got stuck in traffic, almost there.
Lost the signal. Something never changed.
Huh. Great. Am I supposed to hit escape to get out? Oh, okay, now. Achievement. I don't know what it was because I don't see the pop-up. I just heard it. Oh, there it is. Way back home. Miners Haven parking lot. Darts. Billiards. Okay, give me a second. I got something. Some dust or something on my lens. Who's this? Joan Bug Walden. Oh, that's Bug, Nick's daughter. Can't imagine what she's going through. Also, isn't this your goddaughter? Or did you say no when he asked you?
Muley, you actually came.
Muley?
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
Of course.
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
Know what she meant.
So,
You left.
Yep. Here we go.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Ouch.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest.
Damn.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone.
Uh-huh.
Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Keep her out of it. Promise to look into it. Ooh. So go with my more rational, I guess. Me with the glasses on, or me without the glasses on. I'm gonna promise.
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
Don't we
thanks,
all?
Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
That guy's like, kids going into a bar? What the hell? Whoa, it's a crab raid. It's a crab raid. Hey there, raiders. Hey there, crab. What kind of pills are you taking there, Sam? Hey, Alexander, how's it going? 8 whole months. Wow. Vader. Whoa, Vader, 38 months, carrying on a 17-month streak. Woo! And Queen Bee, how's it going? Hello! Hi, everybody. Thanks for the raid, Crab. I hope you had fun in Cyberpunk. The usual obligatory thanks, everyone, for coming in on the raid. If it's late for you, if you need to go get dinner, if you're just tired, if you don't want to look at my silly face, then by all means, head on out. Thank you for at least raiding on in with Crobert. And otherwise, for those of you that are sticking around, hey, how's it going? We are playing Twin Mirror, another Don't Nod game. Oh, let's see here. Everyone's yelling at each other in chat. Vader, you're going to fooding and trying to get back to the stream until you're doing Lurky Lurk. So thank you, Vader. I appreciate the Lurky Lurk. Oh, I really need to update my Lurk notifications, something a little more fun than the bog standard. Your contribution is appreciated. Oh. Queen, you must go cook foods. You'll be lurking, having a great night. Thank you. You hang out soon. Awesome. Enjoy your foods. I hope it's delicious and you love it. Okay. So, I finished up Double Exposure, Life is Strange Double Exposure last Monday. And when I was looking at what other games Don't Nod had, Twin Mirror was one that I hadn't heard of, but that came out a couple years ago, I believe now. So I thought, well, let's give this a try. So we are here playing as Sam. What is Sam's name again? Whoop, that's the wrong button. I want this button. Haha. Sam Higgs. Yes. Oh, we have some new info. So Sam left Basswood 2 years ago to run away from a job at a small-time newspaper, town full of angry people. I read this one already. We'll reread it real quick. Failed relationship, didn't glance back, now you're going home to attend his best friend's funeral. What could be more fun than facing all your past mistakes at your friend's graveside, right? And we got some new data points here. The same town, the same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time I made a different decision. The temptation to embark on another doomed investigation leading to nothing but pain was too strong to resist. Am I doing this for Joan or Nick or myself? Ultimately, does it matter? And then we, Anna, who was the girlfriend, the one that got away. We saw a flashback right a little bit before the raid where he proposed to Anna and she was like, no. So, yeah, that was rough. And then his best friend, Nick, who, as we saw before, they were best friends. His only friend, who he ghosted 2 years ago when he left Basswood, and now he's ghosting Sam by being dead. So you can see where Sam's feelings are on that. And we just met, or reacquainted ourselves with Joan Bug Waldron. Alexander, damn, I know, right? It's a Don't Nod game. Did you expect it to be sunshine and rainbows? Of all people I hurt when I left Basswood, Joan is the one who least deserved it. She was just a kid, and my goddaughter, but it's a tough job to be a lonely kid's only friend. I couldn't hack it. Now that her dad died, things aren't going to get any easier for her. Angry, hurt, stubborn, hard to believe Joan was the one who nicknamed me Muley. Not that I'm looking for an excuse. I made a promise to a child that will break her heart wherever I keep it, whether I keep it or not. What if she's right about her father's death? What will that do to her? And what if I can't give her the answer she's hoping for? Oh, how many? And 2 mementos. Yeah, we can collect these mementos. I don't know what those are yet. We haven't gotten to that far. So, and then what are my stats? Reunion with Joan. I promised Joan I'd ask her some questions about her father's death. Oh, and then we get immediate response instead of having to wait till the end of the episode or whatever. 83% of people did promise her, it looks like. Friend stats, 0. I have no friends who played this game. And then go inside the bar, and then our investigation gives us kind of our what we doing. So we're here. Also, it's kind of hard for me. Here, hold on a second. No, it doesn't look so bad. When I have the bright light of the sun god shining in my face like this, it's hard for me to tell if you guys can see anything or not. But it didn't look so bad when I turned the light
Might
off.
as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
And then these are interaction points. Tara's car. Seems most of Basswood Jungle Crew is in attendance.
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Tara, not Tara, sorry. Oh, cop car. We can look at the cop car. Basswood police car. The force has seen better days.
Some of the police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by.
Small town. Also, a little recap for everyone that's joined in the raid. We are in West Virginia in this one, so we jumped all the way to the other side of the continent for this game.
The cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me.
Walter. He texted me.
Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live in...
Said, oh boy, West
Has
Virginia.
it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug.
Do I, though?
Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. Even if I wish the circumstances were different.
All right, I'll give
In
him
times
a
like
hug.
these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
You didn't have to say that part that kind of made it almost creepy, bud. But I'll give you one of them distance hugs.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, not
No,
yet.
why?
No reason.
I
If you
don't
get the chance, we
like
should
that.
catch up. We should really catch up.
Sure, Walt.
I'll see you inside.
Journal is updated. Walter Dotson. My old boss at the paper. Oh, okay, I was going to say, how do we know this guy again? I'd say he taught me everything I know, but given my track record, that wouldn't be much of a compliment. I always thought Walter was the decent sort, the rare breed who truly believes his job is to serve the community. Seeing the old Joker was nicer than I expected. And we have one memento to collect. Okay. I don't know if the mementos are per chapter or per the whole game. I don't even know if this... I'm sure this is episodic. It's a Don't Nod game. It would surprise me if it wasn't episodic. Old vending machine that's on the fritz. Cool. Ooh, let's see what's going on in the newspaper. It just falls open.
I haven't read an issue of this paper since I left. I wonder how they've been doing without me.
I thought it was just going to show it and go away. Basswood's local word on the local world. Local legend honored today by Walter Dotson. Earlier this week, our dear colleague Nicholas Waldron passed away in a tragic car accident. He will be set to rest tomorrow at Heaven's Gate Cemetery before his family, friends, and co-workers share a drink at the Coal Miners' Haven to honor the memory of a dearly departed friend. Longtime readers will no doubt recognize his name, as there have been days when it was the byline of over half the articles littering this plucky paper. Nick was loved by his family and colleagues. He is survived by his daughter Joan and his ex-wife Kathy. Continue on page 3. Right, it just lets me... The West Virginia Diggers. Our boys are back. No idea what that means. Sports team, I'm guessing. And it's 2018. Okay, so that's probably about when the game came out. 9 Celsius Fahrenheit. You can't put C and F up there without both numbers. Anyways, also a quarter for a paper still.
Must
This
have been a hard
economy.
issue to write.
Journal updated. People. You don't often make it to the front page of a newspaper with good news. Not even in Basswood. Car crash. Walter did a good job on the obituary. That he did. Did someone walk out of here just now, or did... Maybe I was seeing things.
Ugh, I'm not ready for this.
Ready or not, here we go.
Here we go.
All right. Coal Miners' Haven. It's a good turnout. Assuming that everyone's here for the wake. There's probably one or two that aren't, though.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Uh-oh. I recognize that tone of
Didn't
voice.
think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that means you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? As if you aren't, well, Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it.
You're right. You're
Making
right.
friends already, I see.
Well, you know.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Oh,
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
journal updated. Pay homage to Nick. Attend the wake. Joel Lopez. All the miners in Basswood lost their jobs when the mines closed. I know better than to provoke them. Did something you write cause the mine to close, Sam? Because I'm getting that sense. Declan's the local law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get into fights a lot, usually to protect smaller kids. No one was surprised that he became a cop. Oh, good. Then hopefully he's not an asshole cop.
Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
Maybe I'll wait to talk to him. Okay, who's Ethan?
I didn't know you read Dickens, Ethan.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
It's a dying mining town. What do you
Then you
expect?
should read Great
Walter can be
Expectations.
overwhelming at
It's a
times,
masterpiece,
but he
plain
means
and
well.
simple.
Wood carving supposedly made by Ethan's sister, charred to look like coal.
It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
True. What's this say? Basswood mine breaks ground, set to open in the fall, 1975. Oh. Let's talk to Walter.
So I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us, join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came, most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years, my best reporter. What do you even say about it?
Remember that article? Something about stoplights? No one cared, but he did. Months of effort.
Yield signs. He approached each story with his pen like a knight wielding a sword.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot in Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days. They just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. Must.
Oh, Walter, can I ask you something?
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing. It did seem odd. Young Nicholas, a careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
Bupkis?
What?
A tragic accident with nothing amiss. I am both relieved and saddened to say.
Ah.
Life is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial. Especially from you.
I'll keep that in mind.
See that you do, my boy. See that you do.
Yeah. Investigating tonight's probably not the best way to start things off. We'll start. Someone's left their purse laying on a wow, that's brave. It's either small town trust or small town
Sammy.
foolishness.
Oh, it's been ages.
Hello.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
Yeah, it took a lot of research.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
That was definitely Tara's purse back on the table. Alright, so we've got Ethan. Small town bartender who listens more than he talks. Ethan's bar must be the only prosperous business in Basswood. One memento to find. Walter. With Walter, what you see is what you get. His grief for Nick is sincere. Tara. The office administrator of Basswood Jungle. It's the proverbial weird coworker. She likes everyone and everything. Dinosaurs, romance novels, evangelical TV, conspiracy series, rice cookies, unusual street names. You name it, she'd talk about it for hours. I think we've all known Tara. And Hugh is the new in town, but it seems like he knows how to fit in. Then again, as the town pharmacist, fitting in is part of his job. Still, it's decent of him to have come to Nick's wake. When you say new in town, she said he took over shortly after you left. Sam, it's been 2 years. I would say not that new, but I know what he means. There's Kathy. I don't know who those two are.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Yeah?
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
Yeah, well, here I am. I'm just as surprised as you. How have you been?
Life in Basswood has been hard these last years. You'd know if you'd stayed. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
To be fair, Walter did warn me, but I just couldn't resist. She was being a little too bitchy for my liking. Oh, we can mind palace it. Let's go. Pac-Man! Wow, that's the old school graphics for Pac-Man 2 on the side of that cabinet.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
Oh,
I
thanks.
consume everything in my path.
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of
Language.
Huh.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just. It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. Happier times. I wonder who took that picture. Look at us. Those two were a great team.
Game.
We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
There we go.
Bug was so small back then.
There's the widow bug. That one over there doesn't have a dot, so.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because the town hated your guts.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you.
Oh,
That's
this guy.
how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman.
Heck him indeed.
Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Anna.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but
talk to Anna. Dennis. Dennis is the IT guy at the paper I used to work for. I remember him as a bitter, mean-spirited guy. A loner with not many friends in Basswood. So am I. But it doesn't mean we're kindred spirits. A memento. Alright. Kathy. Kathy and Nick married young and divorced quick. I'm not sure she's ever really liked me, though I was their daughter's godfather. Or maybe that's just made things worse. Kathy's never forgiven me for disappearing from Joan's life. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I blame people for that one, dude.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit. Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
I won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
Desire to open old wounds? The old timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Yeah. That's, you two must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was gonna tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah,
I don't think
guess
he
they
knew.
are. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, throw away. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I wanna do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come, have a round with me.
That
I
wasn't
need a
awkward.
drink or two.
No more than 3,000 milligrams.
Or 3. And then I'll go.
That's what Cookie promises what you do.
I wonder what he's planning to
That amount.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work. Nick and I spent so much money on this machine. Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
Into the mine, fellas.
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up. The kids and I've been busy, and we got a little something for you that's gonna make you smile all day. Daddy, 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 daddy. But when the lights are out, it's time for me to show you my love. And I've got a feeling you've been pleased. So, daddy, 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 sit yourself down. Now you should know how much
That wasn't a terrible memory, at least. Alright.
Anna used to play it almost every night. She stopped after her father's accident.
Oh. Achievement. Found one memento. Oh, that's what mementos are. Anna's guitar. Remember when Anna was learning to play the guitar, getting up early to practice for work? It's how you used to wake up, listening to her plucking chord progressions before bringing her coffee. She was happy then, even if that guitar had its own history of sadness and loss even before today. You never met Anna's mom, and she didn't really talk about her, but the few times she did, it was always about how she loved having music in the house. Her mom used to play old folk songs on her guitar, and the two of them would sing along, sitting cross-legged on the floor on the long afternoons of her childhood. Anna lost her mother when she was a teenager, but even in the following years of grief, conflict, and escape, she held on to her mom's guitar even though she never learned to play it. Instead, she left Basswood, went to college, and came back a journalist telling stories of her own hometown. Remember the feature she wrote about that old music shop on Gooseneck Hill? Anna took the assignment when no one else wanted it. Her article didn't rescue the music shop from bankruptcy, but the owner came to thank her personally. He gave her free lessons as a thank you gift, so finally she learned to play. Anna and Nick talk about cliches. The moment I left Basswood, my best friend and my ex get together. I don't know how to take this, but in a strange way, it's also the thing we have in common. Anna's the only person who knows what it feels like to have lost Nick. And we got one. I want to assume I didn't miss one. That's just there in some sort of maybe alphabetical order or something. I hope. Let's see. Anything else? Nothing else in here. Drown your sorrows with Walter. Oh, we'll do that after I go around and talk to everyone else.
Pretty courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things.
True.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Okay, that's nothing new. What he said last time. Sheriff Mitchell?
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
Mr. Higgs, good to see you. My condolences for your friend. Coming back in town must not have been easy. Officer Stevenson was telling me about your little welcoming committee.
It's all right. Declan saved the day.
We just don't want any troubles here. Not from you, not from anyone.
Don't worry, I won't stay in town long enough for that. Declan, Bess, have a good night.
You too, Sam. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, I'm not bringing up the whole suspicious death thing until tomorrow.
Some people can play this game drunk. Anna was best at 3 beers.
Oh. Slightly short back corner leg gives the advantage to regulars. Oh, okay. Management note. Warning for drunk customers. Doubt they read. What does it say? If you must... Oh, if you must vomit... If you must vomit bitters? Please find the toilet. It should not be this hard. Okay. Something about don't throw up on the floor, probably. The Basswood Landmark changes hands by Nick Waldron. Longtime bartender Ethan Morrow will be taking over the Coal Miners Haven from current owner Carl Edwards. The Coal Miners Haven has been one of Basswood's only bars since Prohibition when it started as a speakeasy. Ethan had this to say about the change. Nothing's going to change much. The place feels like home for a lot of folks here. I don't want to change that. He plans to keep Edwards' collection of decorations and hopes to add to it as the years go on. Nice. And look at Basswood, the bar you forgot you remember. It's easy to forget the places that make our hometown feel familiar. The Coal Miners Haven is one such place. The owner, Ethan Morrow, has made sure to stay true to the establishment's name by littering the walls with the brave workers Basswood has seen over the years. Ethan might not have reached the skies yet, but he remains optimistic. Things aren't easy, but thankfully people still think they can beat me at darts. Give it a chance when you walk by. The prices are fair, the beer's cold, and Ethan remembers the name of every customer. Nice. Nick watched about any sport, even soccer. Okay. Hey, Joan.
You'd think a kid at a bar would stand out more.
You'd think.
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this.
Well, it's cheese lady, right?
Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Jeez, lady.
Dennis, bitter and jaded. He's even worse than the last time we spoke.
All right, Walter. Let's have a drink.
Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well.
A beer.
It does look tempting.
So, Nick wasn't drunk.
Heck,
and
Dennis,
me,
for sure.
I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Ah, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was a good dad, mostly. Drink. He was a good dad, mostly. He had things I didn't been talked in 2 years. Oh, that's a good dad.
He was always good with Joan, though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Oh, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I'm the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad, very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who can prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Put that down. Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Anything could lose his
I
license.
wasn't doing anything. Don't touch me.
Joan.
Leave me alone. You guys are all so stupid.
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Declan sure came at her with both barrels. Joan's tough, though. She'll be okay.
Time lapse time. Time to get our drink on, I guess.
What a night! I'd say that went well.
I said not that much drink.
Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding.
Yay me.
Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped.
Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back.
Yep,
It's gonna
that's
be
the
one of
truth.
those long nights inside your head, huh?
Uh-huh.
I am so very sorry. You stuck in existence, stuck in my head, just a terrible state you're in.
Get your anger and sarcasm out of your system. Better you take it out on me than anyone else.
Fair.
You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in. That's progress.
Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
No promises.
Alexander, who's the guy in his head? I think it's supposed to just be another aspect of his own personality.
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay, okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9?
9 does seem a little early for
What
checkout.
happened last night? Oh, my head.
You drank way too
Pills
much,
plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? Ugh, I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up. Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more. Oh, my head. How many of these did I take?
What are they? It's what I want to know.
God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed. Please let there be water. No, no more beer. I need water. No, no food. I'll just throw it all up. Is that? No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water.
Very true.
No water, of course.
No potato water, please.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud. At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Yeah, I wouldn't have unpacked for a one-night stay, no matter what. Is there blood on his shirt? What the fuck?
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Well, you don't have any cuts, scratches, bruises, or blood on you, so... Standard vodka is the color of water? This is true. Dark side of my mind. Uh-oh. This isn't great. Okay. I'm guessing I should avoid these. to avoid the mirrors. Okay, this is going to be a fun little weave and bob and weave and bob and weave. Steady yourself. I'll go through steady myself. Okay. He shouldn't have taken those pills, you think? Maybe not. Danger. Let's avoid danger. Behind you. I'm a killer. Prison. You're a murderer. Give in. Jail time, death row. Hurt, death. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Run and hide, run and hide, run and hide. Guilty. Take control, take control! Danger. Behind you. I'm a killer. Right now they're gonna slide around. Prison. No way out. Oh, hi. Oh, dang it.
Find the way to calm down.
I will. It's just... Controls are a little slushy. Who's blood? Who's blood? Who's blood? Who's blood? Focus. You gotta focus.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there. Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. If I run, you face what happened. Answers. Hide. It's never happened. Going on. Get far away. Don't think. Just go. As far, as fast as I can.
I think mirror number one.
If I run, you face what happened.
I said, or maybe he had a really bad nosebleed. Maybe. Okay, what's two again, real quick?
Hide.
No, I'm not gonna hide. I'm gonna run. This one.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
You can't wake up after having gotten blackout drunk with that much blood on your shirt and not figure out what the hell happened. Regardless.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead.
Right.
I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Okay. Achievement. Finish the wake-up scene. Coal Miner's Haven. Hey, what was supposed to be? What's her name for coffee? So I'm breaking in. Is that what's happening?
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Yeah, voice in my head. Shut up.
Ethan and his parents. I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together.
Ethan. What's that adage about happy families all being the same, while the miserable ones are miserable in their own way? Sure didn't take long for Ethan's family to develop their own brand of unhappiness. Oh. Joan. Joan is at that awkward phase when she's a kid, a teenager, and an adult at the same time. Grief isn't helping matters. She feels like there's no one in her corner. Aw. I admit that packing up and leaving town would make perfect sense, but I can't. Not now. Not until I get to the bottom of this. Subtlety is not Declan's thing, but he's always been a straight-up cop, and he cares about Basswood. I never thought he'd be like that with Joan. Things must be boring in Basswood if he needs the thrill of yelling at a kid. Or the contrary, perhaps Declan's under a lot of stress. Kathy and Joan's relationship seems fraught with tension. No kidding. Bess comes from a family of cops that goes back generations. He spends every waking hour on the job, and it means everything to her, but she's also a politician, knows her audience, and chooses her words carefully. Tara has no filter. She'd make a terrible spy or serial killer. Or maybe an excellent one? Oh, okay. Reunion with Walter. I was happy to hear. Only 11% hugged Walter? Oh. Welcome. Ignored the minors. 39%. Remembering Nick. Found it hard to see all those pictures of Nick on the memorial board. 45%. Reunion with Anna. I'm seeing Anna tomorrow at the cafe. 52%. Drink to Nick. Agreed to toast Nick with his friends. 54%. Nice. Then we haven't made a choice yet in this scene.
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Way to put your fingerprints all over that, dummy. There was a big celebration at the Coal Miners' Haven the day Ethan took over. He'd worked there for many years as a bartender, and now he owned it. It was a classic American success story. Not often seen in Basswood, man achieves modest dream through hard work. The bar was packed that night. The whole of Basswood came out to celebrate. Everybody except Celeste, Ethan's little sister. She never showed. Ethan waited for her all night. He planned to share some of that grog with her. It was hardly champagne, but it was the first bottle he bought as a new owner. He saved it just for the two of them, but it was still there on the shelf the next morning, unopened. Christina from the cafe said that she saw Ethan and Celeste have a fight the next day. They used to be two peas in a pod as children. She said, shaking her head, "Isn't it strange you never got to meet Celeste in all these years and you were right at the Miners' Haven? Looks like Ethan has kept the bottle after all these years, perhaps to remember the proudest day of his life, or maybe he's waiting for a time when him and his sister will laugh and celebrate together again." So that was Ethan, and that was the one memento. Nice. Soda cans. Okay. Ethan's accounts.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
That's fair. Ethan's records. Better not touch him if I want to keep my hand. Fair point. Is there a body in this freezer? Oh, can't check. Cleaning products. Beer kegs.
Whoa. What happened here last night?
Is the table down?
Look around. Figure out what happened.
Spilled glass.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Baseball bat. Cash register. Mop.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
I hope I didn't do that. There's a ball cap on the floor, but I can't look at it.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
It's definitely blood right there.
They might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
That is definitely a blood spot. Scratched seat.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that? What knocked this clock off the pillar?
It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence. Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Oh, Hugh.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
What the hell is going on? Let's see. Any other clues I can add? I'm really surprised this blood spot doesn't show up as a clue. Oh, here we go. Now I can see Joel's cap.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
Mind Palace. Center Terra does kind of give serial killer vibes.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense.
Sure. So what am I gonna...
Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities.
Okay.
Until only the truth is left.
Okay.
I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways.
I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
Answer the question, start forming the hypothesis.
My memory ends here. But there's two glasses. Who was here with me? I was drinking on my own, when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Wouldn't the obvious thing be to call Ethan and ask him what the hell happened? I'm gonna guess that the rip was already there, because it wasn't like a big bad rip. It's just a little one that I can't even barely... It says ripped. Okay, where's this rip exactly? I vaguely see maybe something that could be considered a rip, but it's the booth by the door. So I'm gonna go with it went towards the pillar.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
The bar near the jukebox or on the stage. Bar next would make more sense, because that's too far distances to go either way.
One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Dennis, Joel. Dennis's bracelet's on the stage. Joel's cap's by the jukebox. Let's say it was Joel.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few?
But his cap would end up by the jukebox. How? No, that's not it.
If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
No. I would not have fought Hugh, though. Towards the pillar. Then near the
Jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow.
So then it would have been Joel.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few?
And then Dennis jumped in to help him.
If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess. Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an
Fuck
audience.
off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Hey, who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at the...
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is, if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Time to leave if you're leaving.
No, I want answers.
You'll want to apologize. Trust me.
God damn. Sam? You're not here to rob me, right?
No.
Ethan, no, I'm not here to rob you.
Good. I won't have to break your legs.
I'm here to apologize about last night.
Ah, I thought that might be the case. Don't sweat it. This place gets busted up once a month.
Sounds rough.
I guess it is what it is. Buy a bar, you gotta run a bar, you know? I'll take cleaning up your dumbass mess over dealing with family any day.
Okay, I like Ethan already.
Ethan, did anything weird happen last night?
Well, you and Dennis beat the crap out of each other, and then you left. And now I gotta clean it up. Don't worry about it too much. No one's on their best behavior after losing a loved one. I know I'm not. At least my sister isn't dead. She's just ruining her life. She wants to be called Kayla now.
Ruining her life?
Yeah, living in some commune. Dropped out of school. Life of a heathen.
Oh.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, and I feel like she makes most of them. Sam, I got a lot of your mess to clean up. So if you could, leave.
I got places to be anyways. See you around, Ethan.
I didn't go so bad. Dennis deserved every punch. Yes, he did. Jerk. Downtown Basswood. I'm gonna go see Anna for coffee now, or what? What's going on here? What's the plan, bud? Oh, but that's Anna's father.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Of course.
Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it. I still have time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
Okay, I got into a drunken fight with Dennis last night. He made some insinuations against Anna and Nick, especially Nick challenged me to follow him somewhere. I'd better find Dennis and put the puzzle pieces back together. It's likely someone in town can tell me where he is. Dennis behaved like a total jerk last night, slagged off both Nick and Anna. To me, how badly did I hurt him? Ethan's old school, believes in manners. Trashing his bar might be forgiven as long as you duly apologize. No wonder he gets along so well with the miners. His family seems to be a different story. Turns out Ethan's little sister doesn't like to be told what to do. Okay. Oops. Faced up to Ethan, 59. Dealt with Ethan, apologized, 80%. Yeah. Cafe. Drugstore. Let's go to the drugstore, actually. Let's see if the old timer can tell us anything about what happened last night. $0.15 for 1 minute of escapism used to be 25.
The perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends. Maybe Kathy will know something. Or that new pharmacist.
Yeah.
Yo, get out the way.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Asshole.
That's enough.
What a lovely town.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them. Not uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your condition?
I have a condition?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve, and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood. I'm trying...
Why not ask the pharmacist?
And let him know I might have something like that? Ew, he's basically a stranger.
Look,
have you seen Dennis?
I saw him yesterday. We exchanged pleasantries. At the wake? Oh, I saw you too. Given his condition yesterday, he might have come in here. You walloped him. Why not ask the pharmacist? I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
Yep, I'm sure it will.
Nice talking to you, Tara?
Was it?
No. Actually, no. Freaking weirdo.
He looks like those doctors you see on commercials.
Kinda, yeah. Morning, Hugh.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Yeah, and I have quite the hangover to show for it. Not my finest hour.
I would say not, after your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed?
Alexander, and water. Yeah.
I have to ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Back to work reading the paper? All right. Ooh, I'm not going to have fun with this conversation. He has a strong opinion on my article. Firmly believes it was a good thing. Maybe the only one in town. No coincidence he didn't grow up here. Is there a save? There is not. This is totally a you are stuck with the choices you make. Ooh, candy. Candy bowl, strategically placed to make children feel better. It's called impulse buying.
Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it.
Oh.
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
So, the wake.
None of us were on our best behavior. Nick would have been happy you showed up, no matter how anything else went. I left early myself to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
3 boxes of codeine. 5 tubes of anti-inflammatory gel. Sam, I'm busy.
Hiking is an activity best done alone on a Sunday afternoon.
All right. Well, seeing as how the pharmacist said he hadn't seen Dennis, I'm assuming Kathy hadn't seen him either. So I chose to apologize about the week. Also, I never told the little girl she was right. I just said I would ask around. Made no promises. To be fair. Let's go up the street this way. Tracks and tunes. That building looks condemned. What's this? Handyman for hire. Flexible hours and pay schedule. Good with tools and hard working. Fix, paint, move anything. Won't do roofs or electrical wiring. Tyler Shift to Basswood, West Virginia at LOI? IOA? Whatever. Okay.
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I was born in Basswood. I was raised in Basswood, though I left for a few years.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Ugh. Shitty way to have to live. Sadly, too many people have to. The history of Basswood. Have you ever wondered how Basswood got its name and went from a small mining camp to the heart that modernized Boone County? Join us at your favorite town hall to find out.
Somehow, I don't think the town's recent history will be included. It's fine with me.
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big? Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all keep kicking. Why do we even bother with this old place?
2 mouths for half an year, one set in every
Town
town.
sometimes, except the ghosts haven't bothered leaving.
Was this the cafe I was supposed to meet Anna for coffee? I don't remember. Yes.
Now I've
Maybe.
gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Memory.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to
Is that a
win,
Pinkie
huh, bud?
Pie?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's going to be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug.
Water bear man?
It's a micro
Yeah.
animal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it.
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Okay, that's what she was
Thank
cranky
you
about.
so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Ah, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. Ah, but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings.
Oh, boy.
Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. You three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
It's been, well, you know cruise control? I've been on cruise control.
You might miss it once it's gone. Life rarely lets you coast for long. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Nicole. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave. It would make a good headline for an article. Hannah should write about Nicole. A real Basswood story. Christine owns Cafe Americano just across the street from my old office. Anna, Nick, and I used to be regulars. Christina knows everyone in town. She's the gossip hub of Basswood. Serves great coffee with a laughter that can be heard all the way across Basswood. At least it's like that. At least it was like that in the olden days. Christina was genuinely kind to me. A sentimental old woman might be the only person in Basswood who doesn't hate me. It's fair. Can I talk to anyone else in here? No.
Not very inspired.
Coffee.
That's a good one.
My soul is like you, coffee. It's black, naturally, but with enough milk. Almost... What? Almost drinkable. Haha. Ha ha.
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh, right. You're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Probably a high school dropout, but he seems content in Basswood. Just assume that he's a dropout because he likes a slow-paced life. Sure.
Good to see someone finally knows how to take care of a plant. It's basic, yet so many people manage to mess it up.
Ooh, come on, let me out. All right. Well, what time is it? In-game. I know what time it is. IRL. Oh, we're pretty much getting right towards the end of stream time. Let me... Let's see. Okay. Talked to Kathy, 88%. Met Christina, 32%. Talked to Tara, 48%. Who's this? Random person on the phone.
I don't imagine Walter had obituaries in mind when he became editor-in-chief.
Probably not.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Alright. Let's go see. I'm gonna go talk to, I think this is Anna's dad over here. And then after we talk to him, I think I'll just call it right there. We can continue the search for Dennis next time. First, let's stop and take a look.
A statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now.
Who's this over here? I want to talk to them first.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
I don't know. How many?
3. 1 to replace the light bulb. 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
Oh, that's great.
That might be a little too close to home.
My favorite jokes have always been the ones that make me feel a little sad. So, you still want to hear the story?
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. It didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strikebreakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force, Union men. Met the strikebreakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
I'm guessing you're fond of that story, huh? A lot of respect for rednecks.
Well, things were tough, but we were a united community back then. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care now.
$20,000 men that marched through Boone County to reach Blair Mountain in 1921, where they fought for what we have now. Nothing worth having is not worth fighting for.
Never forget, huh?
Interesting. Coal River Mine opened in 1854, closed in 1861 after the flood drowned 6 men. West Shallow Mine opened 1866, closed 1892. Top producer in Boone County for 5 years. Deep Rock Mine opened in 1890, closed in 1926. Stripweather Mine opened in 1915, closed in 1920. Smoky Hole Mine opened in 1928, closed in 1976.
Drowned 6 men. Basswood's mining started with an accident. Fitting.
Now I may as well look at the last one. Basswood Mine opened in 1975, closed in 2015, paid for by the donations of William Jackson, Walter Dotson, Hugh Kirkland, Robert Paulson, Vivica Winnicott, Richard Greenlee, Ethan Morrow, John Brooks, and Nick Waldron.
This is new. Domations. Now that's the Basswood I remember.
I didn't even realize it said Dalmatians. I missed the M. Alright, let's talk to Joe.
Losing his legs seemed like the end of him, but he bounced back. Man, he's a rock. Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
Maybe a little. But don't worry. It's hard for me to blame them.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I can just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.
Alright, let's see what this says real quick. Joe is Anna's father and a former miner. It was Joe's accident that led me to write about the mines, and yet he doesn't hold a grudge for that or for letting his daughter down. Part of me likes to believe he sees me as a good man. The other part knows his contempt is just hidden deep. Ouch. Alright. Well, this feels like a good place to stop. So, the dog's barking. We'll call it here. And let me see if there's anyone to raid. Is anyone live? No. No one that I know is live. That's fine. We'll just call it here. So, thanks again, everyone. Thanks to Krob for the raid. Thanks to Alexander for resubbing, and to Vader for resubbing. Appreciate everyone. I don't know why the dog is barking, and I don't know if you guys can. No. I was just waiting to see if I could hear anything. Have a good dinner. Thank you, Alexander. I am gonna be back I plan to be back next Monday. We'll pick it up wherever the checkpoint is, probably right after we talk to Joe, and see if we can't find out anything about where Dennis might be. I am worried Dennis might be dead. I'm also hoping that the blood is very innocent and not the I am an accidental blackout drunk murderer character. So, anything else going on? I have no idea if we're doing anything over the weekend. We might be doing something for the well, we'll probably be doing something for the podcast, whether it's an episode or whether it's just Crab and I doing some more Divinity or whatnot. I don't know what Albert's plans are, so I don't know if we'll be doing anything Saturday. But other than that, thank you all again. A reminder, this is mostly for you VOD viewers, if you actually made it this far into the VOD, but all my past streams are here on YouTube. So if you liked watching this and you want to go back, there's plenty of content on the YouTube channel here that you can watch. Otherwise, to everyone here live with me, thank you again for joining me. And until next Monday, as always, stay safe out there.